Welcome to the Complete Story series, where I take trade paperbacks and single issues and I break them down into digestible bites, including this sentence. I'm trying to do it like William Shatner. So today we're going to be covering 2 issues of the New Titans team. The New Titans team is what came out of DC Metal. So like basically superhumans, these emergent events are happening all over the entire world, and the New Titans team led by Dick Grayson is going out to stop them. But to make matters more interesting, Miss Martian has been placed as a liaison with the actual Justice League. So basically, she's babysitting them. Let's see what happens. Only wild and crazy shenanigans. In our last video, Dick Grayson set out to rebuild the Titans to fight against the sudden rise of emergent events after the Source Wall had broken. With the backing of the Justice League, the Titans' mission was to locate and contain humans who have been receiving metahuman powers due to the cosmic energy falling to the Earth. But much to Dick's displeasurement, Martian Manhunter sent Miss Martian to act as the liaison and watch over and report any potential issues. As word of a new emergent event in New York City reaches the Hall of Justice, Nightwing gathers his team and sets out using Steel's boom room to quickly arrive on scene. Within seconds, the Titans' mobile command pod appears over New York, and Nightwing leads the charge, telling everyone that they need to sweep the area and deploy fast. Steel flies just over everyone, stating that this is the heart of the emergent zone. Source Wall energies are everywhere. Once everyone hits the ground, Nightwing asks Miss Martian how things are going on her end, and from the pod, she tells them that her mind link is engaged to record and monitor their biostates at all times. They have no idea how these energies may affect them, so be careful. Everyone looks around at the vines growing, and Nightwing asks what the hell happened here. Raven says that she's getting a lot of distress and fear from the people, but one in particular is giving off extreme terror. Miss Martian asks, should she join them out in the field, and Nightwing tells her no, they need her monitoring everything from the command room. Miss Martian sighs, stating that they should know. Martian Manhunter brought her on for a reason. She is there to help. As the group splits up to look around, a giant rat lunges at Donna and Beast Boy, causing Beast Boy to lose concentration. His body begins to shift back into its uncontrolled state, and he roars at the rat, telling them, see? Outmonstered the monster. Suddenly, a swarm of rats jump out at Beast Boy, and Donna runs in, fighting the mass back, stating that she's got this. Beast Boy calls out over the mind link that they need assistance at their location, and Miss Martian relays the message to the others. She says that she's going to need to, but Nightwing tells her to stay put. Beast Boy then says, look, we really shouldn't start the whole Nightwing Miss Martian drama show right now. We've already had to deal with it before the mission even started. Miss Martian tells them that their dispute is not his concern, and Beast Boy says, okay, Mind Link can replay memories. Think clean thoughts, think clean thoughts. A few moments later, Beast Boy sees Nightwing and the others coming out and points to where Donna is, shouting that they need to hurry. As everyone gets over to her, Donna stands over the mound of dead rats covered in blood, stating that she already told them that she's got it. What? Is there something on her face? Raven floats overhead, stating that they may want to scale down on the aggressive responses. She's getting an empathetic read, human fear. Survivors are close by. Everyone is already scared of what's going on. Let's not make them scared of the Titans. A few moments later, in a nearby building, Steel reports that she found a group of survivors at her location. She tells the people to try to be calm. They're here to save them. But one of the men says that there was this kid who came up and tried attacking them. The man then looks around and then points through the crowd, stating, there he is! That's the kid who tried to kill me! Everyone looks over and sees a young man walking through yelling, stay back, I don't want to hurt you, but I will if I have to protect the world. Steel sees the young man's glowing with energy and tells him to take it easy, they're here to help. The man's voice changes to a less aggressive tone as energy fades from his hands and he asks what is going on here. There's something inside of me. Steel says that it's going to be okay, he just needs to stand down, and Miss Martian tells her not to get close. But before she could finish, the young man hits Steel with a bolt of energy, knocking her to the ground. Everyone runs over to try and help Steel, and the young man shouts that everyone needs to stay back. Beast Boy holds his arms up, stating, hey, no problem, what's your name? Maybe we can talk this out. The young man says that he's Tyler and he's just really scared. He isn't sure what he is. Something got into him and told him that he had to stop the bad. Nightwing tells the others that they need to get in there before Beast Boy gets himself killed. And Raven stops him, stating, wait, give him some time. I'm sensing a calming nature. Tyler shouts, asking, what do you know about the change? And Beast Boy tells him, look, I know about all kinds of stuff. To suddenly get powers you don't understand, it's crazy. He then reverts back to his original form, telling him, see, it happened to me and people all over the planet. This is what I look like if I don't even focus. But if we remain calm, we can fix it, okay? Tyler's power begins to fade again and he tells him, yeah. Nightwing asks Raven, did she help with that one? She says maybe a little. She just shared Beast Boy's own pain with Tyler empathetically. Beast Boy responds in the mind link stating that it's cool. Being a monster has to be good for something, right? And as everything settles down, Steel places bracers on Tyler's wrist, telling him that these aren't cuffs. They're just power dampeners to keep his new gift in check. Tyler says that it just came out of nowhere. Something in his head told him to stop the bad. Steel says, "Who told you?" And Tyler says, "You know, the really scary one." Miss Martian reviews the CCTV footage and sees Tyler's power spiking when he attacked the old man. But as she watches, the scans show the old man having metahuman powers as well. Raven picks up on the old man and tells Nightwing that she's sensing something odd from him. She can sense fear and shock, but also glee. The old man shouts to stay away from him as he pushes Miss Martian back as she found him, and he begins to change form. The old man's skin begins to turn green as he grows in size, and Nightwing pushes Raven away, stating that the kid was right. Donna charges in, stating that she'll take care of this, but as she charges in, the creature blasts her away. Nightwing runs over to check on her, but she gets up telling him to relax. Amazon made. Tough stuff. Nightwing then tells everyone to engage the target, but as Steel throws her hammer, it just bounces off the creature's back. Raven shouts that this thing is not human. No human thought patterns detectable. The emergent event has transformed this poor man into a meta of utter malice. The creature begins to gather more strength, but then suddenly a bolt of energy hits the creature in the back, splitting it down the half. Everyone looks back, and Tyler says that he did it. He saved everyone. He stopped the bad. He killed him. Steel tells him that it's okay. They'll get him the help that he needs and a new set of dampeners since he kind of melted those off. Miss Martian flies down, stating that there are no further traces of emergent events in this area. They may register this event as officially contained. Nightwing shouts, asking, "Contained? A man is dead!" And Miss Martian tells him, "And more may die tomorrow, and the day after. We must study today's incident and learn from it. None of us could have..." But Nightwing stops her, asking, "Stopped this? Not even the almighty Martian who left her post despite orders? This isn't some science experiment. These are people." Miss Martian says that the creature was only vulnerable to the same form of meta energy that created it. And Nightwing says, "Wait, did you let the kid kill it?" Miss Martian tells him, "Of course not. That was simply a fortunate outcome." Nightwing stops her again, stating, "Not in my book, it isn't. Next time we win without anyone dying. Sure, there's a lot we still don't know, but we have to learn fast. We don't kill, and we don't let others kill. That's the Titans' remit. My team, my rules, mind link suspended." The next day, Steel's boom room appears in San Francisco, and as the team steps out, Steel says that things are looking completely normal here. Beast Boy says that's the part that's worrying him, and Nightwing tells everyone to spread out and stay sharp. Miss Martian sets up the mind link, stating that she just completed her analysis of the samples that were already gathered. They're so potent that only a small trace is necessary to cause major events. This suggests that they might devise a means of isolating. Nightwing stops her, stating whatever they can do to make it work. He'll call on her if things turn ugly, and they need nuclear options. Miss Martian doesn't directly respond, but then suspends her thoughts to make a call to Martian Manhunter. Back outside, Steel and Raven scan the area for anything out of the normal, and they find a man sitting alone on the bench. Raven says that it's odd. He's calm. No anxiety, no concern, nothing. Steel then calls out to the man, stating that he may want to relocate. The area is not safe, and the man looks up, stating that he's just reading the paper, and whoa, wow! You are uncommon young people. Is that armor? It looks tight. Is it uncomfortable to wear? Raven tries to regain control of the conversation when suddenly there's a loud roar in the distance. The sky begins to turn black, and the man asks, "What's up with the sunshine today?" And Raven asks, "What is that?" Steel grips her hammer, stating, "Well, that's freaky and new." Over at the boom room, a screen with Martian Manhunter lights up, and Miss Martian says that the Titans are starting to accept her as a proper team member. However, Nightwing still seems unhappy about her presence with them. Martian Manhunter tells her that Richard Grayson is a forthright young man. He resents the League dictating your presence with their team. Your range of abilities and sheer power far exceed any of theirs. You're also alien to them. It is likely that you may be intimidating to them. Miss Martian sighs, stating, "Oh dear. You've placed faith in me, and without the Titans' trust, I fear that I may never complete my mission." Martian Manhunter says that perhaps it is for the best. Do not get too close to them. Follow the plan and leave her secrets intact. Raven shouts over the mind link, and Miss Martian says that she has to go. The feel matter has just intersected with the spinning blades of a cooling device. Martian Manhunter tells her, "Good luck, and work on those human idioms, would you?" Back outside, Steel cracks a demon-like creature with her hammer, shouting that she found the source. Beast Boy runs in, calling out that he can take the uglies, and then one of the demons knocks him to the ground, stating that he's got some nerve. The man from before watches, shouting, "Oh my god!" And Donna says that they need to hold that thought. She spins around, bashing one of the demons, and then turns back, stating, "Now where was I?" The man says that those creatures, they're Urkish from unearth, or at least Look at them! But how? Donna stares at the man asking, what did you say? Miss Martian shouts over the mind link to Donna to interrogate that old man at once. He seems to know something. Donna guides the man, stating that she is not going to interrogate a scared old man. His name is Ernest Hinton, local resident. Miss Martian goes through the database on Ernest, stating that he is a teacher that was popular with his pupils because he ran the after-school role-playing game club. Donna yells, just get to the point! And Miss Martian goes on, well, before his teaching career, he worked as a writer for fantasy fiction, 4 works published, no longer in print. One of the demons grabs Steel, shouting, the borders of an earth have fallen! Defy the outsiders of this bright hell and protect the realm. We need muscle. Send out the unicorn. Beast Boy then yells, look, I love D&D as much as the next, but can we pay attention here? Did the thing really just say send out the unicorn? A black unicorn jumps out of the portal and Beast Boy changes into another unicorn, locking horns, shouting, unicorn fight, hell yeah! But while this is going on, a man watches the fight, stating, this is a strange place. The air, the bright sky, all of these fantastic creatures. And then he looks over at Raven, stating, hello, you are very pretty. Is all of this conflict necessary? Raven says, Nightwing? And the man sees him and says, oh, he's pretty too. Nightwing shouts, asking, why are you attacking? We're just trying to... And Raven hits the man with a blast, and then he deflects it, stating, attacking? No, we're not. Oh, do watch out for the Urkish. Nightwing turns back, punching the creature, and the man sighs, oh, poor Sorrick. He'll have to ice that now. We should probably begin anew. Formal introductions. The man bows, telling them, I am Senchiel, Prince Travesty of Unearth, keeper of the Northern Hold, and where I stand guard against the great without. It is but a humble duty, mere remor. But I was banished to the outpost. Well, I say banished, but there was quite a misunderstanding. Nightwing says, oh my god. It's like being clubbed to death with a Silmarian. Raven then says, wait, it's a lie, except it's not. I've never read a mind like this. Simultaneous lies and truths, no baseline value of honesty. Travesty then asks, oh, are you reading my mind? What am I thinking about now? Raven then shouts, oh my god, this is the filthiest thing I've ever had. How dare you imagine Nightwing in that sort of position? And Nightwing screams, what? Travesty says, look, you're the ones who breached our borders. You split the barrier and let your sunlight into my realm. Of course we would defend against it. That is, unless you are willing to feed one of your little friends to the Urkish. They do look hungry. But what about the light-skinned girl there? While the fight goes on, Donna sits with Ernest, stating that he seems to know a lot about this. Is it possible that he's doing this? Ernest tells her that he has no idea what's going on. These are creatures that he wrote about years ago. God, it's like seeing old friends. Miss Martian then floats down, telling him, please allow her. She knows these are all the things that were once in his books that he wrote long ago. Ernest sighs, stating that he was a writer, but he gave that up years ago for the kids in his game club. The books didn't sell and he couldn't earn a living. Miss Martian says that it would seem that he's given his creatures life. Perhaps not in the way that he intended, though. It would seem that there's a speck of source wall energy that has contaminated the creative center of his brain. One of the Urkish walks up, shaking Ernest's hand, shouting, Master Ernest, it is an honor to meet you. Donna then pulls Ernest away, stating that he needs to be careful. And Ernest says that he's just saying hello to a friend. Miss Martian tells Ernest that with his permission, she would like to psionically adjust his, but Donna stops her, shouting, hold on! You're not just gonna burn his brain or whatever. Here on Earth but Miss Martian stops her, telling her, no, you misunderstand. I can isolate and remove the speck of emergent energy. It may be the only way to close the gateway between our worlds. I'm going to need Raven to do an empathetic assist. She'll make sure that psionics don't harm Ernest. While Miss Martian and Raven begin to use their powers, Ernest shouts, wait! I don't want them to go away. They know me and... But before he can finish, the three are teleported away into Ernest's mind, looking out on the world of Unearth. Ernest looks around, stating that this is just as he imagined it would be. And suddenly there's a crack of lightning and the monsters begin to crawl out of the ground, crawling their way towards the three of them. Ernest begins to shout, hang on! I know these creatures! I can be God here! But Miss Martian tells him, I'm sorry, but there's no other way. In a flash, the three are brought back to Earth, and as the sun shines, Ernest sighs. Oh. She points at the particles floating around, stating that they're going to need to get this volatile matter into containment. Donna looks over at Raven, asking, is everything okay? Raven stares off, telling everyone, I'm not sure. I feel strange, bereft. That Prince Travesty. I've never read such a strange mental template before. Cunning, guile, and utter deceit, but at the same time, joy and delight in everything harmless, yet dangerous. Before he disappeared, I get a sense that he wanted to stay and look around more, experience this bright world that he'd only dreamed of. It was sad for it to take him back, to take Unearth from Ernest. It left me feeling lonely. A short while later, back at home, Ernest grabs the tray of drinks, stating that he's really glad that they could stay. There's so much that he wants to ask. And Travesty laughs, sitting there, stating, oh, it's just so lovely to visit. This world is just so interesting. Ernest then says that he can stay as long as he wants, but the one thing that he doesn't know is how did he manage to stay after everything was closed? Travesty tells him, oh, well, you know. A little sleight of hand and a little magic to get someone to take my place. On the plains of Unearth, a shadow leans up asking, "Where is everyone? Nightwing? Steel? Donna?" And Raven reaches out in this weird world shouting, "I'm still in here! Where are you guys?" And there you have it, the first 2 issues of the Titans storyline, the new one. Now, this is coming out right around the time that the Titans show has started up, which is why we put it out. It's like we do this professionally, and we knew you were going to be looking for Titan stuff. So let me know in the comments down below if you want more Titan storyline. I was thinking about doing some classic ones, like Titans of Tomorrow, 2003-4 era, really good old storyline for the Titans. Maybe doing the classic stuff that everyone loves about the Titans. Anyway, we'll let you know what we think about the Titans TV show in our podcast, which airs every Monday on our twitch.tv/eligible monster channel. And as of the time of recording this, also gets uploaded to Comicstorian. We'll see how that goes though. But you can watch it live over on twitch.tv/eligible monster, or you can go to our Patreon, patreon.com/Comicstorian for only $1. All of our podcasts are over there. There's like 7 of them, including our new TV show/movie podcast. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you next time right here at Comicstorian.